Welcome to this Mastery Empowerment course. We are back again with Charlotte Shanti and the Lightship City of Light. Charlotte has been working with the Lightship City of Light for a while now, and she is all about the flow of the energies and feeling the energies. So get ready for this mini introduction course today as we talk about 5D Ascension Balance. And Ascension Balance with the 5D Lightship City of Light. Charlotte, thank you for being here. Welcome back.
Thank you, Lauren. It's wonderful to be back with you inside the Lightship City of Light. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm so excited about today because, as I just told you, a crop circle appeared the other day and it's going to work so beautifully into our program today. So there's something to look forward to. Thank you for this opportunity.
It is very, very cool. And we're going to see the image of the crop circle, feel the energy of the crop circle, and hear about the work and preparation that led you here to this moment today. This is something that happened a few years ago, but the crop circle is validation. It just showed up recently. Before we get there, Charlotte, tell us, for those who are unfamiliar, tell us about the Lightship City of Light and how you began to work with it.
I think I would like to invite you all inside the Lightship, because my words are my words and my experiences. And I think we should all experience this together. So if you just take a moment to feel yourself and the energy that you're sitting in right now. The energy that you're feeling is the collaboration energy between Lauren and me. It's a beautiful energy and it's uplifting. And even though this is beautiful, I would like to change the frequency, take you to the 5th dimension and inside the Lightship City of Light. And if you notice, the energy changed. It is a more neutral energy. The space we're in is vaster. There is a presence, not only one presence, but many beings are here today. They've come to meet you and us. So this lightship is called City of Light, Scandinavia. It is situated just outside the atmosphere where the 5th dimension is. For many years, I traveled to India to my guru and followed the guru path. In 2014, in November, I came in contact with this lightship, and I had a deep feeling that this was my life mission, to tell you about this lightship, to invite you inside this lightship. It's open to everyone. And this particular lightship is focused on education. And we educate through courses and one-to-one sessions, but most of all, most importantly, through coded crystal tools. And the technology we use is the one that we know from Lemuria, Atlantis, and other places. If you're watching this show, I am sure that you have been involved in coding crystals and using crystal technology. And so with the advanced beings of the Lightship City of Light, we are able to remember how to do codings, very special, beautiful codings. And that's a beautiful way of teaching. Because when I use my words, it's from my experiences, it's from my energy system. But what we really want is to talk to your energy system directly, because you already have this knowledge. And so with the energies from the crystals, this knowledge is activated and you are nudged into being who you truly are. So now, while I've been talking, you have probably felt a balancing, and I hope it's been very pleasant. Some of you may have shed a tear. I hear that sometimes, because it can feel like a homecoming. And these light ships, there are many, many of them. And what I found is that everyone here on Earth is actually connected to a light ship, but most people don't know it. So this is one of the big things that we are trying to work on, is to reconnect people with their higher selves, with their true self, with their monad, with their divine nature. Different people call it by different names. And so when I met this light ship in November 2014, I asked them, what can you teach us? And I had a expectation of listening to something very profound. And I had to laugh, because the first thing they taught me was, it's important you take a foot bath with a lemon and some salt. This was the first thing, more or less, I heard from the Lightship City of Light. And I thought, okay, so I meet this lightship, I meet these advanced beings. I expect to get some profound insights, and they come with something very down to earth. And I'm telling you this story because the method is very, very important on ascension and for overcoming ascension symptoms. Because clearing your feet like this really helps you with a lot of obstacles. But I'm also telling it because they are really very much down to earth. And that's what I personally like about the Lightship City of Light, that they are very grounded, even though they are multidimensional and very advanced.
Wow, that is really amazing. So they're star beings. Do we know, is it a collective from a variety of places?
Yeah, this is a collaboration where we believe that it's good that everybody is different. So there are Arcturians, there are Lyrans, there are Pleiadians, there are Syrians, Orions, there are wave people, there are bubble beings, all kinds. of different beings from this universe and also from parallel universe.
All right, so you said that everyone on Earth has their own light ship. Do we share light ships? Are light ships unique to each person?
Some people call it a Merkaba, and it's built around our light body. But in reality, when we look at it from a fifth dimensional viewpoint, it's our own light ship. And I think that is so beautiful to think that everybody in reality is its own light ship. And so when we do we make a collective like the City of Lights, where we collaborate, then everybody comes in with their own light ship and gather. It's an energy called the Golden Child energy that holds the City of Light together. It's a big energy from a parallel universe that has come here to help us on ascension and to bring us to the golden age. And this is a neutral energy. So everybody is working together in an energy that is very pleasant and very, what's it called? It strengthens you. It gives you personal power. So everybody can stand in themselves and be respected for what they are. And that's a good start for a collaboration.
Wow. All right. So it's very interesting that you mentioned the light body. Can you share about the light body and how this is working with our light body, or it's part of our light body?
When our light body is fully evolved, it transforms into a light ship. There are different phases in our light body depending on our spiritual development. But in the end, it ends up as our personal light ship. So when we do different activations, like you do with different people here on this channel, eventually our light body will go through a process. It happens automatically. What you have to imagine is that a long time ago, you made a plan of how your light ship would unfold. So in many senses, you don't need any help from other people because it's a personal process and it happens automatically when you have gone through various activations. And the activations come through downloads of various kinds. As we are recording this, we have 8.8, where a lot of activations are coming to Earth. So at this moment when we are talking, maybe you can sense when you are watching this that activations and downloads regarding your light body and your personal light ship is coming to you. And those activations will be opened when the time is right. So this is not the most important activation. There are many activations that are more important before we come to the light body, but it's interesting and it's beautiful. Because before we come to the light body, we need to be balanced in some of our other systems, because the light body is also a system that helps us on ascension. And one of the many crystal tools that City of Light came up with after I started to get to know them was a set of 6 crystal tools. And they called it the set Ascension Balance. And it is composed in a way to keep us balanced at all times, so that we can delve into all these downloads and activations and new energies without having symptoms. We will always have process symptoms. That's part of our transformation. But we won't have all these drawbacks. You probably heard of a lot of people who have drawbacks from working with high energies and frequencies. And what is a little bit sad is that some people think that they have to suffer. They have to go through hard times on ascension. And the City of Light says, no, ascension is a beautiful process. It's a joyous process. So this is one thing that we are hoping to change, that all the suffering and the hurting is old school. It's very connected to Christianity, for instance, where we are taught about suffering and that it needs to hurt before it gets good, and that we deserve what we get. So this 5D is a whole new mindset, a mindset where it's okay not to suffer. It's okay to move away from that and enjoy our spirituality.
That's wonderful. That's a relief. That is good news. So these crystals assist in the balancing of the ascension energies. Do you want to share what those crystals are, or how do we work with those crystals?
Sure. I also work as a kinesiologist, and so I'm used to testing various systems and from very different angles in order to find out how to balance a person. And because I'm a kinesiologist and I'm in connection with the City of Light and all the technology that they offer, these crystal tools are part from my mind and part from the City of Light collective, because it's sort of my idea somehow from my background as a kinesiologist. Mm-hmm. But they add from another perspective things that I don't know about, that I don't see. You know, we all have blank parts, and so they can fill in those blank parts. And so what we came up with together was 6 crystals. And the first one is, and this is the primary one, when talking about which systems are important to be balanced in first, it's the 12 chakra system. So this rhodonite is not working as a rhodonite anymore. The rhodonite beings are still here. They are inside the crystal. But they are now working together with the Lightship City of Light of balancing the 12 chakra system. So now if you notice, it's actually switched on. So if you feel some tingling in your feet or maybe some of your chakras, then it's because I'm showing you this crystal now. I'll just give you a moment to look at it and sense it. And what is beautiful about this coding is that it doesn't open up your chakras. It's waiting for you to evolve in your own time. And then when you have evolved and you have developed your spirituality, it helps you to balance what you have opened in your own effort. So it's another way of working. Before, we went to a healer or we took some crystals and then we hoped to be opened up. We wanted to be opened up. But now in 5D, we do this in own effort, so to speak. By our own effort, I mean. And I think that's wonderful, because then we take matters into our own hands and we learn to feel ourselves, respect our energy system, and not to overdo anything, but to be loving to our energy system and supporting. Does it make sense?
Yes, and it's so beautiful because there's no force.
Yeah.
There's no timeline or time limit. It meets us exactly where we are and it fortifies us. Yes. It bolsters us.
Yeah, it's empowering. And maybe now that you're feeling this and seeing this, you can feel, oh yeah, I feel empowered by this. So this was the first crystal tool. The second one, that is the second system that's very important, is the dimensional system. It's coded in a tiger eye. In the fifth dimension, there are 20 dimensions open. When you visit other dimensions, there are more dimensions. But for now, in the fifth dimension, we have 20 dimensions. And believe me, they are enough to keep us occupied for a very long time. So all the 20 dimensions are coded into this tiger eye. And again, as I'm holding this crystal and talking about it, you will be sensing this in your energy system. And the dimensional system works with everything from the iron in your blood. It connects your iron in your blood to Gaia's society in the first dimension, in the iron core of Earth. So all of a sudden we unfold your personal connection to Earth. And the second dimension is the cells and the water in our body. The third dimension is our physical body. The fourth dimension is our mind and our feelings. And then the fifth dimension opens up to the whole universe. So just to say that you get very, very grounded by working with the dimensional system. And you may even feel now how heavy your body all of a sudden feels. This is my guess. because a lot of people working with ascension and spiritual development, they tend to get very lofty, very lightheaded. And so they are doing grounding exercises in order to come back into their body. And the dimensional system is fantastic at assembling or gathering all of you in a very grounded way. And you know, when you're very grounded, you are able to go very high. And so if we just for a moment feel the 20th dimension, maybe you can sense how light that energy also is. Yeah. And so I always wear these 6 crystals because when I work as a therapist, I meet all kinds of people and I'm human. So I react to whatever happens. And so when I wear these 6 crystals, I'm sure and that I'm balanced at all times. And so it's better for me and it's better for my clients. Okay, so this was the dimensional system. And maybe you could sense that this is going to balance a lot of ascension symptoms, from the physical pains that you may have, or dizziness, or lack of grounding, all kinds of things. And even the 2 hemispheres of your brain will be balanced, which is very important for the 5th dimension, because we are going to use our whole brain as one. So speaking of brain, we have the next crystal, which is called anchor. And this is the mindfulness or meditation from a 5th dimensional point of view. Traditionally, meditation is we sit in a posture for a long time with a straight back, and we use our guru's recommendations for meditation. We may do mantras, etc. But in the 5th dimensional meditation or mindfulness, we empty our head of thoughts and we get the energetic help from this crystal. And you may even notice now that you're watching this crystal that a lot of thoughts that were in your head all of a sudden find a new place and come to rest somehow. And this is due to this crystal tool. It's not that your thoughts disappear or your mind disappears. We need our minds, we need our feelings, we need our thoughts, but they are balanced so that we are the master of our own minds. And we can choose when we think of something and when we don't. And this is very important. A lot of people struggle with a mind that is here and there and everywhere. And they are desperately trying to focus and trying to sort out which way to move forward. And they are desperately trying to meditate. And as you know, if you have a lot of thoughts, more or less the worst thing you can do is to sit and try and meditate, because most of the time it only gets worse. So this is the City of Light edition of mindfulness and meditation. Going to put this aside. You just let me know if you have any questions or comments, Lorraine.
I'm just feeling into the energies of this. And I'm certain I'm not the only one who feels a couple of things. Sleepy, a little sleepy, and there's nothing to say, which is interesting because it's as if we have transcended the mind or taken the mind with us into a very present place. Presence. Profound presence. Yet a groundedness. So there's an alertness, a groundedness, presence, and so much peace. Exquisite.
We are here now. Thank you. The next crystal is called Vital, because this is a vital coding. And it's not a specific stone, it's a blue stone. It's the color that matters and the patterns. And this crystal vitalizes the water in your body and vitalizes your cells. So imagine having a body that is being vitalized. Most people are dehydrated. That's one ascension symptom also, that people are dehydrated. They don't have enough water in their body. And it's so important pardon, for keeping the cells active and healthy and for cleansing the body. We need water. We need vitalized water. Try and feel your body now, how everything inside you is tingling. It's coming to life. Your cells are, this was the first aid I was looking for. I was waiting for this. I was hoping for this. All our cells are working so hard, and the water is trying to do its job, but there's not enough water. And also, water in our body is a vital component for communication between different parts of our body and even outside to the moon, for instance, and our light body. Speaking of light body again, then water is essential for communication. And even if you have, which many of you have, psychic abilities, water is most important, and the quality of the water. The purer the water is, the better your communication skills are and your psychic abilities. And this will open up to what's it called? Oh, I forget the word. When you talk from mind to mind.
Telepathy.
Yeah, telepathy. Thank you. I can sense that this group that are watching this really need this. And they're sort of really breathing it in. And that's beautiful. Just take whatever you like. We are giving.
Can we take this on an etheric level and have it work with our water in a glass?
No, that's a different coding.
Okay.
I have it right here. Because this one works with moving water in our body. The water in our body moves. And so this coding is specifically aimed at that process. But this crystal tool, which is a selenite plate that I've coded together with Moon Goddess Selena from the Pleiades. This is for you to place your water on, or food even. And then it gets vitalized or crystallized. So you eat and drink crystalline energies. So that's a different method.
Wow. Then would that help us become crystalline?
Yeah, definitely. And also, if you have psychic abilities and you want to evolve that, water is essential, and you need crystalline water and food. In the end, we are going to eat light, but we still have physical bodies, and our physical bodies need our attention. We need to take good care of our physical body, feed it lovely food, etc., to keep it happy and healthy. Okay. So the next crystal tool is meridian. Many of you may know the meridian system from traditional Chinese medicine. In the third and fourth dimension, there are 14 meridians. In the fifth dimension, we work with 27 meridians. So that's a lot of new meridian lines, and a lot of new acupuncture points that we don't know anything about, but that are important for our fifth dimensional energy system. And the beauty is that we don't have to know about them in order to receive the energy.
As soon as you lifted that up and showed it, I felt very energized. And it makes sense if there's 27 meridians. So this is pulling us into 5D. We're in 5D with it, and it feels as if it's activating the 27 meridians or sending energy, not sending energy, connecting us to cosmic energy.
Exactly. Beautiful.
Wow.
Lovely. And you can feel it because you have done your homework. You have prepared your energy system so that you are ready to feel these meridians. And so the crystal is nudging your energy system to take notice of it and feel it.
Yes, each of these crystals feels so different. So for those who don't feel, they are still being in the energy of this.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. In the City of Light, you don't have to be able to feel or hear or sense anything. Not all people need to. And that's also one thing that City of Light teaches us, that it's more important that we are who we are and that we don't look at anybody else and say, well, she can hear, she can see, she can do all these things. I want to do that. They're not important. What is more important is to find out what is your superpower. And for instance, that could be empathy. That's also a way of sensing other people, for instance. Being empathic and empathic, for instance. Or being able to be good at socializing, getting people to talk to each other. That's an ability. Just to unfold that there are many, many abilities. It's a pressure for some people that they think, oh, I'm not spiritually developed until I can feel so and so, or until I can talk to the angels, or whatever goal you set for yourself. And I just have to say that's not the case.
Well, that right there is very comforting, because it shows how unique each of us are and what our unique gifts are. And it's our role to just uncover them and be patient with ourselves as we do.
Yeah, and loving, and yeah.
Okay, beautiful. And there's one more.
Yeah, and this is called Total Balance. And this is one I coded in the beginning of 2015. It works with innumerable number 8s. You know the number 8, yeah, that balances, binds things together, finds new ways of connecting things. And here we have innumerable number 8s. And I've been working with this since 2015, and it's a wonderful tool to clear up anything in your energy system that is stuck or hasn't found a direction or has lost its direction, because it reconnects with the number 8. And so on 2nd of August, I was looking at the crop circles, and a beautiful crop circle appeared. And I thought, oh my God, it's this total balance. And with your permission, I want to show you that crop circle. And I want to explain my interpretation that I got from the City of Light. So this is from 8th of August 2023, Preston Grange in Hampshire. And that was on the full moon day. And even that, I think that's very auspicious. So the interpretation is that on the left and on the right side, we have 2 circles. The one is the sun, the other is the moon. And as you see, they are in perfect balance with each other. One of the things that I've been hearing for the past year is that too many people focus on the sun. Not enough people focus on the moon. And I know a lot of people are doing full moon meditations, but what we mean by saying that not enough people are looking at the moon is that the moon, from a 5th dimensional point of view, is always full. It's not only once in a while that it is full, it is always full. So when we switch on our 5D glasses or point of view, we can always connect with the full moon. So here we have the sun on the one side and the moon on the other side in perfect harmony. And then there is nothing pointing up and down, but the one is heaven and the other one is earth. And it's almost like a compass when you look at it. So everything is pointing in the right direction in perfect harmony. In the middle, we have a 8-pointed figure. It's an octagon. And if you know anything about sacred geometry, it is exactly connecting heaven and earth. And then we have this beautiful circle just encircling the whole system of total balance, as is the way I interpret it and hear it from Lightship City of Light. And if you sense the energy is changing now, it's because we are moving into this total balance crop circle. It's the exact same energy that I coded in the crystal many years ago, but now the energy is enhancing. And it's because we are actually moving to the pyramid in Egypt, Giza pyramid. What the City of Light told me is that this total balance is coming from the pyramid Giza, the Giza pyramid.
Wow.
The energy is expanding and expanding. So this is really the crystal tool that expands your energy and at the same time keeps it balanced with the number 8.
That is so beautiful. The frequencies are exquisite. And it feels like we are on a tightrope. And we're perfectly balanced on the tightrope. Perfectly supported. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's very strengthening to have this total balance, because as we are expanding at the same time, we are being strengthened, and it benefits our aura. You know, when people come too close to us, we always have a reaction. We have our personal boundaries, and so if people come too close, we react. But when we are balanced with the total balance, we are more resistant.
And I'm just viewing the logo to the right of you or to your left above your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's very similar to that crop circle.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
I hadn't noticed.
You hadn't noticed that.
No.
Wow. I was going to mention that before, but I didn't. So I'm glad that I did mention it. Tell us
Wow.
about that logo, because that's something special in itself.
Yeah. In the beginning, when City of Light opened up, I met different people who helped us try and unfold what the City of Light was, because I didn't know what it was. And they certainly hadn't met anything like that before. They had met portals, etc., and beings from all kinds of places. And then one lady, she said, I need to understand this City of Light. I need to make a drawing. I say, okay, you make a drawing of this City of Light. I thought, that's impossible. But then she came up with this, and I just instantly saw that this is the Lightship City of Light. And what you see is the different departments, so to speak. In the middle, we have the golden child energy, and we see the 4 circles, how they are working together. They are themselves, but there are spaces where they are working together, like the flower of life. That's a symbol of how to work together with the correct distance. And then it just unfolds in all kinds of different rooms. And each room is a facility. The Orions is in one room. The Andromedans have their own departments. There is the implant termination room. And there are many, many different facilities inside this lightship. And so if you look at it closely with a specific set of eyes, you can actually see what is what. Yeah, so I always keep this close to me. And wow, I'm so thankful that you that you mentioned that. That makes so much sense. And why I was so
Wow.
flabbergasted when I saw the crop circle. It's just, whoa.
Yes. Wow. That is a symbol to meditate on. It's really powerful. Wonderful. Okay. Well, Charlotte, the energies that you have bathed us in are not only healing, but energizing and uplifting and absolutely balancing. I feel that there's no problem in the world right now. And that actually makes me want to cry because of the truth of who we are. And our essence is right here. It's like our light bodies are activated with this. We are embodying our higher self and source energy. And so this has been really exquisite. It's an introduction to a larger series of courses that you're going to be teaching. There's 3 sessions coming up. They're all going to be recorded. So if you can't be there live, it's always available. Share with us about this course. This is Ascension Balance in the 5D City of Light.
Yeah, because this is an educational City of Light, and they have created the Golden Age Masterclass series. And we have already done the 12 chakras and the 20 dimensions. People can find them on your website. And the next one is Ascension Balance, where we, over 3 sessions, live and on replay, go through these 6 crystals in depth. So you really integrate them. And I'm going to code them on remote for you. You will be buying these 6 crystals before the sessions, and then I will code them on remote so that you can have them at home and work with them, carry them in your pocket. If you want me to send them to you, I can of course do that. You can order them from our website, but just to let you know that they are included in the course package. And so I'm really looking forward to this. I've been doing this course for 4 years or so. I also have it as a kinesiology course, but that's different. This is going to be all about energy. It's going to be all about you and your ascension and keeping you balanced in the most beautiful way.
Wow, I know folks are just going to want the crystals, because we could feel the energies from each of those crystals, and it will stabilize our system into these frequencies, into 5D. It actually feels like it's stabilizing us in 5D, anchoring us solidly into 5D. Wow.
They definitely are. And I promise you, I've carried them 24/7 since 2015.
How exciting. We're looking forward to this. And what a gift that the purchase of the course comes with the crystals. Oh, that's absolutely fabulous. Wonderful. Okay. So this, the dates for this course is listed right here on this webpage. And those who are joining us, scroll down and see more about this course and register for it. Give yourself this beautiful investment for your soul, for your light body, for your life, for your 5D ascension process and beyond. Charlotte, is there anything else you want to say about this course?
You said before, there are no words. And that's what I felt right now when you asked me. I just felt there's no words. Just feel the energy. And if you feel that this resonates with you and the way we present energies and frequencies, just come join us. Your energy system will love it. So I hope to see you. If not this time, then another time. You're always welcome.
Beautiful. We are feeling these energies and we're excited to expand in these energies even more so. Again, thank you, beautiful people, for watching. If you enjoy these energies, as I know that you do if you're feeling them, we invite you to work more closely with them and these 6 crystals with the 5D Light Ship City of Light and Charlotte Shanti. Again, wherever you're watching or listening to this program, you'll find the link to join us. And if you can't join live, you can certainly partake in the recordings, which are quantum, multidimensional in their own sense, and you can listen to them at any time to return to the frequencies as you integrate these frequencies into your life. Charlotte, this has been beautiful, and we thank you for this beautiful gift from the City of Light.
Thank you, Lorraine. It's wonderful to have this opportunity to talk to you, to reach out to your platform. It's important. It's a big job that you're doing. It's an important job. City of Light is saying to me now, what they are in the 5th dimension, you are in the 3rd dimension, 4th dimension, building this physical platform. We need it. So they say it's the same. you have built a City of Light lightship with collaboration, with your platform. I hope it's okay that I'm saying this.
And as everyone is watching this, they too are building their City of Light and their network and their collaboration with all hearts that they touch. Beautiful.
It's a nice thought, isn't it?
It's a beautiful thought.
Yeah.
It's, again, there's no fear. The fear has been eliminated when we truly understand this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thank you, Charlotte Shanti, and I thank the beautiful star beings, the wave beings, the bubble beings, all the beings in the lightship City of Light for being here with us and activating us and filling our hearts with this beautiful energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Charlotte, the City of
Thank you,
Light,
Lauren.
and everyone watching. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
This has been a presentation of New Earth One Network, your home for New Earth living. Access information, education, and videos on living from the heart in unity consciousness. Visit newearth1.com.